Esmond here for Winners and Whiners, trying to make you a better. Well, it was an okay weekend, a little up and down, a little up and down. One of the things I'm going to do for you every week now, and you should be checking on like Tuesday morning starting, is I'm going to be taking a look at the early lines. And one of the key strategic things you got to take into account in betting sports, especially NFL football, college football, is the lines are going to move. And if you have a line that you like, you want to grab it early. If you think the line may move in a direction that you don't want. And there are several games that I think it's likely to do that this week. And oh, by the way, keep going back to Winners and Whiners, the website, because that's where you will find these videos. Well, that's the YouTube channel. You can get everybody's premium picks at Winners and Whiners. And the fact is, that's what we're judged on. Those of us that are prognosticators, pickers extraordinaire over at Winners and Whiners, like me, Lott Esmond, yours truly. So people get on hot streaks, and when they do, you want to jump on the bandwagon because they get hot, they stay hot for a couple weeks, and you can make some serious ducats getting with a hot capper. My streak a couple weeks ago was pretty good. I've been a little up and down since, but we're going to get right this weekend. All right, let's talk about some early lines. The Bills are -10 at home with the Browns coming in this weekend. Now, this is a combination of a couple of things going on here. Number one, the Browns just got blown off the field by the Dolphins. And everybody is still going, oh, the Bills are great. They've got 3 losses now. The Bills have a problem. They don't have a running game. And teams have started to figure that out completely. And they're like not bothering to load the box to stop the run because the Bills just aren't good at it, which means they're dropping a bunch of guys in coverage on every play, which is making it harder and harder for the Bills to complete long passes. That is their bread and butter on offense, and it's being taken away. Yes, the Browns got blown out by Miami, but they got blown out late. They were in the game. Look, you could have weather in Buffalo. The Bills are just not winning by that much. They're not dominating. They've lost 3 games out of the last 5 or 6. So, Matt, that line, I believe, will be more like 8.5 by game time. Grab the Browns +10 now if you plan on betting that game. The Eagles -8 at the Colts. The Colts getting 8 points. Okay, this line should be bigger, except for the fact that the Colts came back and beat the Raiders. Keep in mind, the Colts fired their coach and hired a guy off TV. Fired their coach, hired a guy off TV. About the only team they could have gone on and win against under those circumstances had to bring the quarterback back that they benched on the road. A TV guy is their head coach. The 30-year-old play caller is only calling the plays because the guy that they wanted to call the plays wanted to be paid as an offensive coordinator if he was going to call the plays, and they said no. Okay. But of course they got the Raiders, and they suck. Oh my gosh, are they terrible. So this line should be more like 10, 11 in favor of the Eagles. If you're going to take the Eagles, take them now, because that line's going to be higher. Now the Raiders. Oh my goodness, the Raiders. Raiders at Broncos. Broncos -2.5 right now. Grab that line right now because it's going higher. 3.5, 4, maybe 5 or 6. Because so many people are going to bet against the Raiders. They're awful in every phase of the game. They have put 2 of their best offensive weapons on the shelf. They have guys starting at linebacker who are like so deep in the depth chart, you don't know who they are. They're battered in the secondary. They've got nothing. Now, the Broncos suck on offense, but they got a great defense. I don't know if the Raiders score in this game. That's how bad it is. And keep in mind, the Broncos hung with the Tennessee Titans, who, by the way, I love this year. They are the #1 team at covering the spread at 7-2. 7 up, 2 down against the spread, the Tennessee Titans. I keep betting them every week, and they're a bright spot for me. So if you are going to bet that Raiders-Broncos game, take the Broncos now at 2.5. That line's going to move against you. This one's a head-scratcher. The Vikings just beat the Buffalo Bills, considered Super Bowl contenders. Absolutely. They were the chalk. Buffalo Bills, #1 chance to go and win the Super Bowl. Vikings beat them in Buffalo. They exposed some defensive weakness on Buffalo. Yeah, Justin Jefferson, he's a freak. And you got Dalvin Cook. But then again, the quarterback that beat him is Kirk Cousins. Meh. So, Vikings get the Cowboys. And the Cowboys are -1. The Cowboys just choked away a victory at Green Bay because their coach is stupid. The strength of the Dallas Cowboys is running the ball, not Dak Prescott throwing it 50 times a game. Why? Because he throws interceptions. He did 2 yesterday. And what do? Oh, let's throw the ball at Dak. What are you doing? The weakness of the Green Bay defense is they can't stop the run. Did they not watch the tape from the Patriots game where the Patriots just ran the ball at will? Oh, no. We're going to let Dak throw the ball. Oh, stupid. They were leading by 14 points going into the fourth quarter. They lost. Now they go play the Vikings, who just beat the Bills, and Dallas is -1 at Minnesota. No. Go grab Vikings on the money line at -105, -109, whatever it is, right now. Because that line is moving against you. It's going to flip. It'll be Vikings minus points in a couple of days. All right, there's some early lines. Go get them now. I'm Esmond for Winners and Whiners, trying to make you a better